Blissfest has been around for 33 years, and I've been a part of it for all 33 of those years. It initially began as a fundraiser for an alternative school in Bliss, Michigan, which is in Bliss Township in Emmett County. And some friends of mine who were co-workers at the local food co-op, which was the grain train in Petoskey, lived out in Bliss, and they wanted to start an alternative school, and we're looking for a fundraising project. So we dreamed up this music event that would make thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for the alternative school. So we put together this event, the first Blissfest, July 5th, 1981, and we had about 350 people there. We presented bluegrass music and folk music, and had a lot of fun in this farmer's fallow field. Unfortunately, we didn't make thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, but we had a great time. And so it started as a event for helping a community organization. We ended up trying it again the next year, didn't make any money, and so the alternative school closed its doors. But the Blissfest Festival kept going despite the fact that we weren't self-sustaining at that point in time. There was just so much energy around the fact that it was such a good time. It was a great gathering. It's a cool opportunity to come to a beautiful place in northern Michigan and have fun, enjoy music, enjoy each other's company, that it grew from that seed planted in 1981. And for the first 10 or 12 years was basically a party that developed a loyal following of people who really liked roots music. And when I say roots music, I mean musical styles such as bluegrass, blues, jazz, Celtic and Irish music, Cajun music. So the musical genres that we presented were something that you wouldn't necessarily hear on commercial radio, but there was a definite interest in that music, being kind of the legacy of the American popular music movement. And fact is, America has created many musical styles that really were developed from the fact that we're such a melting pot country. People came from all over the world to really settle this country, and so they brought their music with them. And bringing their music with them, they also intermingled with these other cultures, and so some amazing creative musical forms were invented in this country, such as jazz and blues and rock and rockabilly, and so many different styles that we have now become the biggest exporter of music in the world. And so largely due to the fact that America has been such an amazing experiment in cultural diversity. To the fans that come to the Blissfest, and there's so many people that come year and year, and there's people that turn on their friends. It's become a real gathering, a real homecoming for people, a reunion of sorts. A lot of people look forward to this event all through the year, and so I think the biggest aspect of it is that as a culture and as people, we like to get together with like-minded people. So the Blissfest is, to many of the people that come here, an opportunity to get together with their friends, and an opportunity to hear music that they love, to hear music that they probably have never heard, but they trust the artistic direction from the Blissfest, that they're going to see and hear bands that fit into the Blissfest mold. And when I say the Blissfest mold, it is that style of music I was alluding to: roots music, folk music, world music. It's a style of music that seems to have increased in popularity over the last 33 years that we've been around. But so the biggest thing is the music, the camaraderie with like-minded individuals coming, to the Blissfest to camp out and be immersed in, culture and music and their friends. So it's a gathering of the vibes, is what I call it. And meaning, the vibes as a term for music. So it's a gathering of people who really like music and like to be immersed in it and enjoy each other's company in doing that. So that's really the biggest takeaway from the Blissfest.
I just feel very connected, I think. Like whatever's going on within the relationship between people here, there's a basic level of connection, which is really easy to kind of welcome into yourself and into who you are. I really find that here.
I think I like the fact that people are super duper friendly and they just give you stuff without you even asking for it. It's pretty cool.
Bring them over. See, this is what I like about Blissfest as well. Thank you. Cheers.
There's a whole comes around, goes around vibe going on here, which is awesome.
Very down to earth, very easy to get along with. Actually, it's not even easy to get along with. It's like you can't help but get along with them. You know, they welcome you in. They're just awesome. They're the kind of people I like to associate with when I can.
We actually don't do as many of the like daytime outdoor festivals as you think. Like most of the time we're doing indoor-y festivals that happen late at nighttime. So it's definitely a lot more family friendly and kids and, you know, people running around that we don't always get to play in front of. We kind of play a lot of grimy places, a lot of bars, and a lot of, like, you know, rockabilly festivals, car shows and stuff like that, but not such like a happy place. So it's pretty happy here, and I like that. It's fun.
I think that every festival is unique. Like, every festival is in itself its own entity. I don't see like festivals as a whole can't all be classified as just festivals, you know. Blissfest in particular is it's one of those beautiful things that's become like a tradition, you know. The people that have been coming here have been coming a long time. They love it. It's part of their lives. It's part of how they identify themselves as people. And that turns it into something unique in itself.
We've expanded our horizons after 10, 12 years. We started making a little bit of money. The organization became more formalized as a nonprofit arts organization. We were able to buy the property that we have here, 120 acres. We've improved the infrastructure over the years and are continuing to improve the infrastructure. And at this point, we've got zoning to start a Blissfest Arts Recreation Center so that we can do things year-round here at our beautiful facility. So the Blissfest, it started as a small party in a farmer's fallow potato field, and now after 33 years with my guidance and I would have to say my vision, and I didn't think this would happen when I started this by any means. I was 29 years old and just having a party in a field, you know, but now it's become a party with a purpose. It's our fundraiser, it's our main program service. We use this festival to help to sustain our organization throughout the year. We do concerts, we do dances, we do community outreach, we do a lot of education in the community to help promote and preserve traditional American music and roots music. So that in a nutshell is what the Blissfest is all about.
Won't you come out to play? Dear Prudence, greet the brand new day. The sun is up, the sky is blue, it's beautiful, and so are you, dear Prudence.